Welcome back to the channel. Yes, it's Delzinski here, and this is the video you have all been waiting for. Yes, it's a universe mode update video, and I know, you have all been patiently waiting for universe mode, but we've been working very hard to get you universe mode, me and my brother, but we've run into a few issues. Now, I want to break it down for you in this video. I want to make it clear exactly where we are at. You know, I did have flu last week as well, but that's completely different. That's not what I want to talk about in this video. That did put a bit of a break on things, but never mind that. I'm back. I'm feeling better now, but there was a bigger issue than me having man flu. Man flu is awful, by the way, but again, let's not talk about that. Anyway, the bigger issue was that, as you know, we are doing Monday Night Raw and Smackdown Live. And we were in a good position up until last week. We'd recorded a lot of footage. We'd had everything in place. Videos had been mapped out. And then the 1.03 patch was released. And this is where the problem came. Because, like I said, you know, Monday Night Raw, Smackdown Live, our general manager for Smackdown Live is the Icon Sting. And the big reason why we picked the Icon Sting was the fact that you could remove his face paint. And it seemed a legit thing to do. Now, there was a way that you could remove his face paint by creating an alternative attire, and that would strip off the face paint. Now, that wasn't the way that I was doing it. That seemed like that was a bug. But what I was doing was I was going in and changing his face paint via the option of face paint to skin color. And it literally looked like Sting would have no face paint. It looked like it was in there for us to do that. However, I was very, very wrong. Because the 1.03 patch stops you from doing this. You can no longer make Sting look like he doesn't have face paint anymore. And you'll see it on the screen here. When this originally came up as an issue, I tweeted it out as well because it was pretty disappointing and highly frustrating because we had recorded a ton of footage with Sting without his face paint. So, you know, it does look like there has been some considerable work done to prevent you from using Sting without face paint. If you go and try and change his textures to skin color now after the 1.03 patch, you will find that you just can't do it. You just can't. Because his face paint has become more textured. So when you do change the colors, trying to get the skin tone right, it just does not work. It looks awful. So this is definitely something that has been put in place to block us from doing this. Now, it's annoying. It is. But these things happen, you know. The reason why we've delayed it a bit longer is because we thought that maybe, potentially, this was a mistake. Maybe this didn't mean to be patched, this issue. We thought that, you know, because it did look a legit way to do it. Changing the face paint to skin color, Sting has no face paint then. It looked legit. And we thought, let's just wait it out. Let's just see if there's any confirmation that that wasn't meant to happen as part of the patch. So we did. We gave it, you know, we gave it a week. But yet there's been no confirmation of it. So it looks like that the patch 1.03 was meant to stop you from doing this. And I just don't get it, because we've all seen Sting without his face paint before. So why now? Why now change that? But it has happened. And as I said, it is what it is. Probably something WWE wanted to put in place. They probably don't want you to see Sting without his face paint. That seems logical to me, that they may have advised that to be removed. But never mind. So that was the issue that we had. And as you've seen from this video, it's pretty bad. You could not use Sting's face paint now without it. You know, you'd have to go with him with face paint for universe mode. And that was something that was never on the table. That was something that we never ever wanted to do. We did not want to use Sting with his face paint. So, you know, maybe it was an oversight on our behalf. We kind of thought to ourselves that this would never be an issue. Just never crossed my mind, never crossed my brother's mind. But obviously it now was. So the option was use Sting with his face paint. Looks kind of dodgy, doesn't look right, wouldn't feel right. Why would he do that if he was a GM? If he's not competing, then, you know, why would we do that? And ultimately, we've now finally reached a decision, because it doesn't look like we're going to get a fix anytime soon. It looks like it's never going to be fixed. So the option has now been, and it is annoying because we've released a video showing Sting drafted and that he is the general manager. We have to go back on that and think, that's not right. We're going to have to go with something different. We're going to have to look for something else. So Sting is no longer an option for universe mode. He is no longer the general manager of SmackDown Live. That is a fact. That decision has been made. It's set in stone. And you're probably asking yourselves now, who is the general manager of SmackDown Live? Who is going to compete against Monday Night Raw with Stephanie McMahon and Shawn Michaels? Who is going to help Commissioner Shane McMahon? We're going to have to wait, because that will be revealed in the first episode of SmackDown Live. So just, if you were looking forward to the first episode of SmackDown Live, I think it's kind of, you know, made it even more exciting now. The fact that you don't know, who is that GM going to be? Who is it? That is the big question at the moment. I know who it is. It's been decided. We have now removed all of the Sting footage that we put together. Gone. No more Sting. And we have now got the new general manager's footage, and it's all in place. So that is where we were at. That is why we had an issue. That is why there was a delay on universe mode. It all came down to Sting and the face paint and the 1.03 patch. Now, you're probably thinking as well, why don't you just release Monday Night Raw? Well, no, that doesn't work. We got big plans for universe mode this year, and we want it to be competitive. The way that we're booking it, the shows are very different. We want it to kind of, you know, simultaneously go out at the same time. We want the shows to be coming out quick at the same time. There isn't really a time frame with universe mode this time. It's not like SNME where it was bang every Saturday. These episodes are going to go out when they're ready, when they're good to go. But we want to get them out quick and fast. And we want them to come out at the same time. So when you make a judgment, when you think to yourself, which episode was better, you can kind of look at one and then look at the other. That's the plan. So it wasn't an option just to release Monday Night Raw. We want to do both, and we want to do them both in quick succession. And you'll see that as part of the plan when everything goes live, because there's a lot of stuff that's going to be coming your way for universe mode. I think that Raw versus SmackDown will be better than SNME. I'm saying it. I'm saying it right now. It will be. The episodes look good. They look great. I'm really proud of it. So is my brother. I think visually it looks, well, I don't want to pat myself on the back too much. I think our episodes look great the way they're coming out. I think they're very creative. Obviously, everything's custom with the arena. I don't see too many other YouTubers using the custom arenas too much. Everybody got stuck in and used the basic arenas. So, you know, with waiting it out a little bit, I think you're getting a bit of extra value. Let's put it that way. So hopefully you guys, I know you've been very patient. I hope you will enjoy the first episode of Raw and SmackDown Live. Expect them to be coming this week. I'm telling you that now. Don't put it on a day, but expect them this week. They will be ready all weekend. round then. But now you know where we're at, what the problem was, and when it's coming. You've already seen Judgment Day poster. You know, Judgment Day is going to be the first pay-per-view for SmackDown Live. You've seen the pay-per-view schedule. Hopefully that got you excited. And there's plenty other exciting stuff on the way. So guys, this has just been an update video to let you know exactly where we are at. There is plenty of good stuff coming. And, you know, I'm very excited. And I think you people will be very excited as well when you see the new general manager of SmackDown Live. It's all good. It's exciting. Universe Mode is coming very soon to the channel. All that's left to be said is please rate, comment and subscribe. This is Delzinski. And thank you for being patient. Signing out.